right, we're here with Mettalworx.com's featured artist for July 2012. Forward on to Dawn. How are you guys doing?
Very nice.
All right, do you want to introduce yourselves and what instrument you play?
My name is Dylan, and I play the guitar.
I'm Alex, and I sing.
I'm Devin, and I play bass, and this is Nick, and he plays drums.
Right on. Well, we'll try not to ask him too many questions. So when were you guys formed?
That probably should go with Alex. 'Cause I'm kind of new.
We've technically been a band under this name for about probably 2 years now.
2010.
Yeah, 2010-ish. But we went through some heavy changes. So basically, the real Forward on to Dawn has only been about since last August.
Right on. Okay, so where are you guys based at?
East Hants, mostly. We're all kind of from Milford, Lance, Elmsdale, Enfield.
Yeah.
Each part of there. So we kind of...
Literally all of East Hants.
Right on, spread out. How about some influences? What are some like individual influences, band influences?
Definitely. My favorite band is Between the Buried and Me. Love them so much. But I listen to pretty much everything. I listen to a lot of like jazz and a lot of rap, hip-hop stuff. No Doubt. Huge influence for me as well.
I did not see that coming.
BT Bam and No Doubt. And yeah, as far as the music goes, it's more like kind of like new, kind of modern-y sound of metal now with the whole like djent thing. Like Veil of Maya, Periphery, kind of like that kind of stuff. We're all really into that. And yeah.
Yeah, he pretty much covered about everyone. I take a lot of influence from Asking Alexandria. They get a lot of flack from a lot of people, but I dig that band. I take a lot of vocal influence from, and just everything. I just kind of roll with whatever I like at the time, and I get influences from all over. A lot of the bands, but then there's a lot of like when I write my screaming vocals, I try to write them more of a singy, like as if they could be sung as notes too. So that comes from more everything.
So is that something that you could change later on down the road, like add more of that kind of element into your music possibly?
Definitely. I really would like to plan on that, but see what the future holds.
Right on. How about some influences from you?
Pretty much like the Human Abstract. I get a lot of bass from them where they follow the guitar and then kind of go off and do their own thing. It's really all I can think of other than that. People say I sound like Tool.
As long as they don't call you a tool, then you're all right.
Well,
or the band Tool.
it's kind of a mix of both, really. But yeah, pretty much the Human Abstract. The Devil Wears Prada. I take a small influence from them at least, but that's more so just because of what Dylan writes guitar-wise and following it. That's really it.
Right on. Okay, so you guys actually just played your first show, and Mettalworx, we're very happy to be hosting that. What was that like for you guys?
Awesome. It felt really, really good. I was with a band for a while, and we had some shows, play a lot around the valley. It felt awesome, and then we kind of stopped, and I haven't been doing anything, and it felt bad. So it felt so good to get back out and play some shows, play a show, and then play some shows.
So were you guys relieved kind of to break that barrier for this band?
Definitely. It was, we've been working at our songs for a long time. It was nice to finally get on stage and play them live. It was good.
Well, it's good to actually be prepared when you go, so sometimes the wait is good. Now, you guys also just released your first EP, which I have right there. Forward on to Dawn. The EP, right on. So who produced / engineered that for you?
Our Justin Felix down at and Alex Palmer down at Compact Audio. Yeah, I met him back when he was in NSCC for the recording arts program, and we were like thinking about recording some stuff, and I was like, well, we tried one thing and then we wanted to go some other way, and I was like, hey, well, I remember this guy, and he was really, really good to me last time, and he was a really fun guy to hang out with, so we kind of gave him a shout or whatever, and he totally helped us out, and it was awesome and worked really well.
So it was really good to work with him?
Oh, yeah.
He's a great dude. You're awesome, Justin.
I gained a lot of respect for him.
Yeah.
We were there over like a span of a month, and he was nothing but good to us. He always had good things to say. He kind of inspired us to really keep going and push forward, push past what we're used to.
Baby.
Yeah.
So happy birthday. Belated.
Yeah, so it wasn't just he just said start and stop. He actually gave you guys a lot of good suggestions and stuff like that. Right on. Okay, so unfortunately for me, I'm just getting my copy now, but I've heard a little bit on the internet, and it does sound awesome. But in your words, what can we expect from the CD?
Me personally, I plan. We really want to take it. We want to work more as a unit. So far, it's kind of been like I write some riffs and I kind of like check them out the guys, and they add their own little bits to it. But we really want to move as in more like writing together and like really progress like with all of our influences more instead of just more kind of mine and then theirs. So yeah.
Creating your own sound, basically.
Yeah, we really want to get like more into our own sound and like really refine it, like make it really unique in our own kind of thing.
And you feel that you guys captured that so far with the stage of the band, with the recording?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
We
sure.
refer
Definitely.
to the EP as a sandwich. It kind of like it starts off with a more so melodic song. You've heard it, "The Art and Illusion of Escape." Kind of goes into drop B material that's heavier, punching you in the face. We're just kind of beating the hell out of you. And then it goes back and ends with Writings on the Wall, which you can also hear online right now. And more so back to the lighter melodic side of it. And it's just kind of like, woo! That's how I describe it.
Tastes so
It
good.
flows. You bite in and you're like, yeah, they made a good sandwich there. I'd go back to them.
So watch out for that from Subway. I'll take the forward on to Don.
It's a $10 sandwich though.
No doubt that would be a foot long.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you don't want that to be 6 inch now.
I have a large stomach.
No foot long for me. I get it like one of those little kid little round sandwiches. Yeah.
Yes.
We're a good Kaiser bun. That's what we are.
Okay, so which would be your favorite song or sandwich, part of the sandwich?
I'd say the middle, the real meaty part, right in there. My favorite topping would have to be the honey mustard. No, I'd say the song Anodyne, which is a mystery song that no one's really heard yet until you buy the album.
We had barely heard it before we started writing the EP. That was a very last-minute song.
I was just gonna say maybe Justin's doing a lot more than just recording you guys. Maybe he's like actually recording some other stuff behind your back, and then it's like, hey, what the hell's this?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I'd say that's my favorite.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I really like the song called "Walking Dead," but every time I listen to a different song on the album, I decide that one's my favorite song, or EP, sorry. So I keep switching up my favorites.
That's actually a good thing, because that means that all the songs are fresh, and that you're not like this.
I tend to look at it as a whole. I just take the whole thing and think of it as the "We Won't Die" EP, because it just flows really well.
Right on. Now you mentioned that you're starting to write more together and stuff like that. Where are you guys kind of on that? Like, is that something that's still kind of creeping into the band, or are you at the stage where now you are all writing together?
I'd say it's about to happen. Like, I had like a bunch of random songs and stuff, and then kind of joined the band and was like, hey, you guys, check this out. And we just kind of working off that for now. But we've really now we're kind of like, all those songs are over and done with, and we want to all work together. And yeah, we're really working on the cohesive thing now. It's coming together pretty sweet.
So you guys still kind of finding yourselves musically a little bit as a band, like maybe not individually, but as a band, where it's, like you say, song's not going to be one-sided from one member, so...
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely like we still haven't hit like our, you know what I mean? I kind of feel like our sound, probably we won't ever really get one, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it's...
constant journey.
Yeah, like there's always new stuff coming in, and there's always new kinds of music coming out, and it would just, the sound just keeps going, because we are all pretty up to date on the kind of music. I like to think so. We all kind of like follow whatnot, and kind of...
It's a good thing to go backwards too,
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So like that's always cool. It's like writing a riff and you're like, where have I heard that before? And then you kind of, yeah, it's awesome. It's great.
Okay. Any fights within the band or anything like that? Or like, is there any major arguments or?
They all owe me money.
That can turn ugly.
A lot of money. It's okay, I'm joking. They do owe me money, but I don't mind. Besides that, we're pretty. We
There's
don't
nothing
really,
wrong with the band the way it is now.
Yeah, we don't hate each other. We don't kill each other over anything. If someone if someone has anything they don't like, if they're writing a song and someone doesn't like a riff, then we just scrap it. Throw it to the side. Maybe we'll go back to it later and check it out. But we're not going to argue, being like, "No, I like this. We should put it in." Because no matter what, someone's not going to be happy in the end, and we don't want
Total
that.
happiness is the goal. Complete and utter euphoria.
Okay, how about a dream show for you guys? Like, who would you really like to play a gig? Like, imagine you have the opportunity to play with anybody.
No Doubt and Between the Buried and Me. Be my favorite.
That'd be an interesting bill, all three.
I would really like to play with Asking Alexandria and Periphery, just because they're just maybe not like the hugest bands out there right now, but I've always just really respected them as a band, so, and I want to meet them really bad.
And I think so far, I think yours might be a little more realistic for a show.
Pretty much the same as him. Asking Alexandria, Periphery. I wouldn't mind August Burns Red, Devil Wears Prada, Veil of Maya.
Britney Spears.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of Britney Spears, maybe.
Does Britney Spears still do stuff?
Yeah, she had a couple babies and grew her hair back.
Oh, okay. That's good.
That's how you write music. That's how I heard you write music. Grow your hair out and have babies.
I'm not touching the Britney Spears thing. You know, just...